Oh, goody.
Alright, what's up everybody? Zombies here again. And today, back with another Mercenaries video. Today we have a pretty cool comp that I've been liking quite a bit. Tested this out the other day on stream, and I think it's actually the most budget-friendly comp I have ever put together for PvP. So, no legendaries required at all. 4 rares, 2 epics, and one of those epics is Murky, who you actually get for free on the rewards track. So it's really just one epic in Onyxia, and then the rest are rares. And these are rares that are very common and useful to have for both PvP and PvE, Trigor, Yulon, Nefarian, and Cookie. So it's a dragon-focused build, but we're going to talk a little bit about what kind of our goal here is with this comp. And so there's a combo, and I saw Izzy's actually trying this out a little bit before the Pauper tournament, but obviously you couldn't use Trigor in the last Pauper event. So with this build, we are using Murky here to give taunt, and then we are using Onyxia with the razor sharp claws equipment to basically always have that guaranteed extra attack against a minion with taunt. And since we can set that taunt with Murky, and these are both 4 speed abilities, works out pretty good. So you can always be getting plus 14 attack from Onyxia attacking every time. And you get another 6 attack on top of that because we do have Nefarian on the bench with Chromatic Dragonflight. So you end up with a 30 attack Onyxia, which is pretty huge. Then if you add that damage on top of the Murky damage and Trigor proccing for Onyxia swinging in, you can actually kill pretty much the vast majority, if not all, really popular reds in the current metagame. Specifically, Localar is one that's really nice because these are both 4 speed, so you don't have to worry about any 5 speed flips or anything like that. But yeah, we are rocking the March of the Murlocs on Murky here, and the reason for that is just some good synergy with Trigor. One little tip, sometimes you don't actually want to swing with the left hand Murloc because a lot of the times due to your high damage you will kill something on turn 1, so you have an opportunity to reposition your board. So unless you're worried about them doing AoE somehow that first turn, at least you can just move your other Murloc around if you didn't swing in with it, and then get an additional proc off of the Trigor. So really cool interaction there. Obviously, I mean, Trigor, what's there to say about Trigor? He is not going anywhere. He's definitely going to continue to be a part of the meta. However, I think we are going to see a larger variety of comps, some with him, some without him. But for what this build is trying to do, he is a very good part of it, and kind of helps us balance out our opener. And then Onyxia, our second kind of combo piece. I've really liked Onyxia. She's just a really fun character to use. I think it's been a little bit tricky initially to find a build for her. I think the same thing was true for Murky. So I'm really happy we tried this one out because it actually performs a lot better than I expected it to. Played quite a few games with it over the last 2 days or so, and I was really happy with it. It's a comp I play pretty much on the regular, and I really like it. And part of that is because the dragons. So even though this is not your traditional dragon comp with a dragon opener, we do have some pretty cool stuff going on the bench. So Serpent Pendant on the Yulon. We're actually trying to combo Yulon a little bit with our Cookie in the late game. So you could probably also do fine with Pearl of Yulon, but I've actually been really liking the additional nature damage. I felt it's been pretty strong. It could also buff up Murky if he's still sticking around, so that's another kind of benefit there. And you get more dragons summoned from Nefarian here. Nefarian, super core part of the build because that plus 6 attack to Onyxia really makes a very huge difference. It also makes him hit a lot harder, and he's just a generally good, powerful late game green to have. And then last but not least, Cookie. As usual, Cookie giving that little bit of extra survivability is very nice, especially on someone like Onyxia who does not have the highest base HP. She only has 70 HP, and that is at max with the additional +1/+5. So you really do kind of appreciate that bit of extra health, especially because she is going to be taking residual damage from swinging in. So Cookie's really good for that. And then, like I mentioned with Yulon, we can kind of use Yulon and Nefarian and maybe some of his summons, if they stick around, to pump up the nature damage so you can send in Cookie and get a nice snipe in the late game, which can really flip things around. So that is our comp here. It's a really fun one, and I'm just really happy we were able to find something that made the kind of murky Onyxia combo work, even if we did have to use Trigor to give it a little bit of extra damage. And I really like that it's a good budget comp. Like, the meta is definitely still developing. It's hard to say for sure if there's one comp on top. I really don't think there is. I think there's a much broader variety of strategy so far, even if there are still a lot of Trigor or still a lot of Frost comps out there. I think we're going to be seeing, and I have already been seeing, a lot more variety with new mercs. So we will have more new mercs showcased soon, but I did want to get this one out there because I thought it'd be good to have a budget comp, because usually I don't really take budget into account when I'm doing my builds. But if you're looking to hop into PvP and you don't have a specific legendary that's very popular, like Valera, like Belinda, and I'm sure the list goes on, this is definitely a very viable build, and you can even get Murky for free from the pass. So you really only need 5 mercenaries, and these are all characters that are useful in other builds and can be useful in PvE. So definitely new player friendly build, which is really nice. But that is our comp here. We're going to get into the games with it. Before we do, if you enjoyed this content, do remember to like and subscribe. It does a ton to help out the channel and keeps the Mercenaries videos coming. So without further ado, let's get into the games. Mox. Okay. Oh man, that is a cool animation. I forgot Onyxia has an animation. That's sick. I'm so happy I got this skin. I do not like her base skin very much. I really like this one. Raid boss. Alright. Frosterian Pirates, okay. This is a classic from last meta. We're gonna blow it the fuck up with this Onyxia. Yeah, they kind of have to balance the pirates around Van Cleef. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Because I don't see them changing Van Cleef. That was pretty disgusting. We just almost full cleared them. That was pretty sweet. Oni's slow now, though, which is not great. But... oh, I should... oh. No, I can't really move them because they're Trigor, huh? Oh, you got the purple one? Nice. That one's cool. Yeah, we still get Trigor off, so it's fine. Do we puffer here? Because I feel like they're going to kill this, right? They have 36 and 15, so that's 51. And then Varden if it hits. So we can't rely on that surviving. We could also go for the damage on the Varden. I think I'd rather just puffer Fisher. I guess Murky should be on the left, huh? Because of how his summon works. Wow, they didn't kill Oni? Alright, I'm very surprised by that. So we should win from here then, I think. I like this comp. This is fun. This is fun. We probably, yeah, we just blast them, right? Punish them for attacking. Yeah, Murky to the left, that makes more sense because of the summon. I'll just kill the cannon. I mean, actually, I guess we should kill the Edwin. Oh no, there's 0 speed, that's right. They still take a bunch of Trigor damage, though. Easy win from here. Nice. Do 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 do. Okay, so this is like the nature one. Wonder if it'll have Maestra. Or actually set up. No, this is the big attack one. Maybe this is pirates. I don't know. We'll see. I think we have to kill Mukla though. It'll have taunt. So if it's not enough, I think it is enough though. And then we want the others into Elise. This is a sweet build though. Thanks for the suggestion, Downess. I'm definitely liking it. Oh, nice Maestra, bro. Oh, Trigor. Trigor, Trigor, Trigor. As silly as ever. Oh. That was hilarious. They literally just gave me a merc. They killed their own merc for, not for free. They did some damage, but like, oh my god. They're also slow here. What's our bench? So we can just... What do we want to do here? Try and get the damage there, I think. Oh, that's clever. Don't attack with the left Murloc so you can move it around on the second turn. I like that. And look at that. Illidan doesn't even get to act. That is a thing of beauty. Yeah, this build is sweet, man. I really like this. It's probably the most fun I've had with a Tricor comp. Admittedly, I actually did enjoy Trigor the first few days, but it's really, like, my biggest problem is not even with Trigor itself. It was the amount of RNG in that meta. Trigor should still be nerfed, don't get me wrong. But he was never my biggest problem. The biggest problem was how much RNG he enabled with other units and that they were at the top of the food chain. So Elisa's got to go. Even if Thrall bonks me twice, like, am I really that bothered? Not really. We still have a whole cookie left over, so it's fine. Well, the thing is, they don't have to revert Trigor. Oh, they've rooted us. Oh, that's not good. They don't have to revert Trigor. I just think there's a middle ground where he can be good, but not broken as hell. I feel very similarly about Valera and Localar. I think those are characters where you could cut their best items ability in half, and they would still be top meta characters. They'd just be a little bit less broken, and it would allow for some more stuff to breathe a little bit easier. But that's just my opinion. Alright, so Cookie can clean up. I guess we want to set up a snipe, huh? Should be an easy win. Yep. Nice. Same person. Order. We know that's enough to kill, so we can direct where these go. Actually, I think I need to send in one of the summons. What's it? 12. This goes plus 14, so 30, so 60. 72. And then Trigor is enough. Okay. So we hit the Varden then. Oh man, killing Localar on turn 1 just makes me smile very greatly. Just puts a really big smile on my face. Like, get out of here, you big ass water element, or frost elemental, whatever. We have to trade off so we don't get snapped. Oh, really? It's exactly enough to kill Cookie Localar without the summons. That's awesome. Kind of want to go for the summon again here. The fuck am I listening to? Oh, the album ended. Oh, they shrunk the Oni instead of the Trigor. Is that... There's no way that's correct, right? That seems incredibly wrong. That was also really funny. Oh, maybe it's fine. Because Trigor is slow. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Okay, so we could kill that. Freezing us isn't that great, though. I guess the big question is, do we risk a freeze here? It's probably not very smart. We don't want to give them 3 pirates. Warfare Nerd, thanks for the follow. The alerts break again, dude. What the heck? Well, that's, yeah, they're just dead. Well, that was a very good deck last meta, and this seems to wreck it pretty hard. I wish I had time for some of these games. Like, you'd think as a content creator you'd have more time, but you really don't. There's so many games I've neglected because I just don't have the time. Yeah, like the only money I would let myself put into Immortal would be if I finish the battle pass. I like the cosmetic they have at the end, and it's like $5. I'm okay with throwing $5 at it, but I refuse to participate in their Rift system with its nonsense. Oh, okay. Someone in the Discord was telling me about this. Apparently, this build uses Kurtrus to swap in Maestra to combo with Trigor. RTSs are fun. I too enjoy some RTSs. The funny thing though is our Murlocs are actually going to screw them, which is awesome. Oh, so we're going to take Thalnos' advice here and not attack with the left-hand Murloc. Yeah, remember when Blizzard made RTSs? The only time we're going to hear about StarCraft is when they do a StarCraft Mercenaries crossover at this point. All right, that is an interesting interaction. This does not die before the Maestra hit. That's very interesting. See ya, Trigor. Also, Maestra is neutral right now. Although there's a visual bug where it doesn't look right if she hits a summon. Oh, nice. You're ranked 20 on your server. That's awesome. Oh, I feel you. I feel you, Derek. It's rough. I got a few bad ones yesterday, and it sucks. It's just best to do them when you get them, no matter how much it sucks, because then you won't have to do them later. That's the conclusion I've come to. So they're going to combo to gain roll advantage. They're going to turn into a blue. So that means we'll crit them and then just slam them. It wasn't 900 demons. It was 180 beasts, I think was the number. It was still far, far too many. On the floor. Okay. Oh, they already swapped out, so they have Kurtrus. And I don't know what their last unit is, but it's green. Probably do the dragons here.
Maybe Cookie though. I'm a little scared to bring in Yulon into this. Wait, how did this get bigger? Oh, Cookie and Nefarian. That's why. Screw it. Ah, I see, yeah. I mean, you might still have a good time with Immortal. It's worth checking it out. I think it's important to know that going into it, though, to not expect it to be... It's like D3 in a lot of ways, but it's not just like a D3 port. Do we block stealth here? It's actually kind of reasonable, right? Gives us HP. It denies them speeding up. We do miss out on damage on Diablo, but like... No, Gears of War X Warhammer would be awesome. That would be very cool. Oh, it's not available for your region. I'm sorry to hear that. $4K plus Paragon. Okay, so you go hard at the grinding. I respect it. All right, well, we just I think we just clowned on them. I don't... What did they do with the Rogers? They sped up the Diablo. I don't think that was the right play. Because now their Valyr dies, and we should be able to win this pretty handily. I really don't know what Kurtrus really does. I do think we need to start trading this stuff off, though. We could also ramp, but that feels really wrong. Actually, no. We could ramp slam things into Valyra. That gives us taunt, too. Honestly, I kind of don't hate that. Oh, but if we attack with Cookie, we're giving something taunt, which is anti-synergy. Alright, so we're just going to stick to the plan, then. Did they change a lot from beta to release? I don't really know what changed. Because I didn't keep up with it. So that's a Cookie snipe. Yeah, they know. Woo, we got there. This comp slaps, man. This comp slaps. It's just fun.
All right, so we had some great games with this comp. Definitely going to be playing a lot more with it, but it is by far the most fun I've had with a more budget-focused comp, and I'm just really happy we finally found a use for Murky and Onyxia, because I really liked the potential of this combo. I liked both of these characters individually, but it was kind of hard finding a home for them, as Murlocs aren't the most supported tribe right now, and even though dragons are really sweet, Onyxia's HP has always been a little bit of an issue, so it's really cool finding a build where they feel like they actually have very viable and very powerful roles. And don't get me wrong, Trigor definitely plays a part in that, but it's kind of leveling the playing field versus some other comps. I do hope they eventually tone down this character a bit, but for the time being, it's helpful. A lot of characters, or not characters, a lot of players probably already have Trigor because he's used in so many comps, and he's even useful in PvE as well. So kind of helps with making it a budget comp. And then the dragons on the bench were really good. I really liked the additional nature damage on Yu'lon. It's definitely nice getting just a flat 6, and then if you have other dragons, it just gets even crazier and enables some very, very powerful cookie snipes. So really like this build, really fun. If you want some new variant of dragons with a cool combo for the opener, this is definitely what I recommend giving a shot, especially if you're a new player and you just want something to work towards in PvP, but don't have to worry about specific legendary or any of that stuff. This one should be easy, pretty easy to put together. All these characters should not be too hard to get up to a playable range. So that is going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, do remember to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.